Alright guys, Papa Pepper here today. Wanted to talk to you a little bit about mobile homes and trailers. Because, you know, technically, this thing has got a tongue on it. I'm talking about my mobile home here behind me. And, you know, it's, in the front, it's got a tongue. You know, it was pulled here. And you throw some wheels underneath it. And the interesting thing is a while back, my wife was talking to somebody, it was a family member. And she said, you know, she was excited. She said, we got our mobile home on our site today, on our land. And the other person goes, so what's the big deal? And that's kind of part of the stigma about trailers and trailer parks, trailer trash, right? And people try to upsell them a bit probably and call them mobile homes. It is a mobile home, but it's also a trailer, right? So what we're going for is not exactly just to live a trailer trash kind of life. And I do think it's nice because it takes a certain woman to be comfortable with something like this and not want the nicest little, you know, white house with little shutters and a picket fence out in the suburbs. And the interesting thing for me is, you know, when my wife was talking to this family member, is the deal is, this is ours. You know, we own it. We don't have any rent. We don't have any mortgage if we own our house, if we own where we're living. Now, we can take what we would normally pay in rent or mortgage, you know, which a lot of places, oh, you're looking at least, you know, $300 to $700. In a lot of places, maybe more in others. We could just save that up and then build a house out of pocket too, right? So there's a whole different mindset there that we're kind of dealing with. And for us, you know, this is a starter. I can either add onto it, or I can just live there while I build something else if I don't want to invest any more in it, adding onto it. So for me, I think it's a lot different to be sitting here where everything I can see right now, everything, is land that we own, right? I mean, we gotta rent it from the government every year, whatever that is, property tax and stuff. But it's our land. It's much different than having, you know, 45, 50, 100, couple hundred of these all packed together. And, you know, with people and neighbors you can pretty much touch anytime you reach out your window. That's kind of more like a horizontal apartment complex for, you know, for poor people almost, you know, what trailer parks have become. The first place I lived when I moved out of my folks' house, lived in a trailer with a couple guys. We destroyed it by the end of it. A lot of holes in the floors, a lot of holes in the ceiling, it wasn't, I didn't take care of things in those days. But anyway, what I want to just suggest is rather than getting caught up in a bunch of expensive, fancy things that you don't own, that you pay interest for, why not? Why not think a little bit smarter? Why not buy something you can afford that gets you by? Why not humble yourself? Quit being so proud. Image is nothing, right? Thirst is everything. To me, like, even, you know, I'm not looking for a home. You know, a house. The house isn't going to be my life. The house is where I live my life. Kind of like I'm not looking to make a living. I'm looking to live a life. And to me, like, even like with fancy vehicles and stuff, right? What is it? Am I going to be cool because I'm sitting in some truck or some van or some sports car? No, the car is going to be cool because I'm sitting in it, right? Anyway. This is it. I just thought it was kind of interesting that somebody who would pay a bunch for the rest of their life to rent something, or pay a bunch forever in a mortgage where you're paying a lot more money than something's ever worth. I feel like, well, what's the big deal? What's the big deal? I'll tell you what the big deal is. Just that we don't have to worry about that. Just crossed off the list of worries for right now. We can take what we would have wasted. We can invest it in our lives, our children's lives, invest in the future. So, all right, I gotta get back to my one-man trailer park, right? Papa out. As always, I'm Papa Pepper, and I'd like to remind you, don't post for free. If you'd like to be part of a revolution in social media, an economic power to the people where users can actually blog for cryptocurrency, then I'd recommend that you check out Steemit.com and join the revolution. Papa out.